radio.
They're coming.
Fitzy and Whipper.
Their focus is extremely short.
How have I even got a job here?
On Nova.
Hello, podcast listeners across the world. It is Leno and Jess here. I say across the world because we know we have listeners in Seattle.
And Canada.
We're ticking off each country one at a time.
Yes, so if you can get in touch from Ireland or Madagascar, let us know.
Please, I'd love a Madagascan listener to DM us and we'll give you a shout out on the pod. Also, coming up today, Leno, Fitzy brought in some props with him for a break.
Yep.
And it included some shower gel and some shower soap. And the bottles they were in were a little bit odd, and it's all because his boys are doing something a little bit odd in the shower.
Oh.
I only just realised. With Fitzy and Whipper.
And also coming up, Jess, it is a Friday podcast, which means we have the only just realised. If you've only just realised something, DM us at Instagram, at Fitzy and Whipper. Now, I have one for you.
Okay, go for
to
it.
share. I'm going to tell you now in the podcast, and then let's see if I can then just tell the boys next week on the segment, because there's absolutely no chance they're going to listen to the podcast and hear it now.
Do you know what? I love that. I love the thought that they might listen to the podcast because the ego is big enough that they want to hear how the show went, even though they were sitting here. But I think you're probably right. You could put money on that.
Right. Okay. So usually in Australia, we would think that London is one of the rainiest towns in the world.
Yeah.
Actually, Sydney gets more rain per year than London does.
What?
It's just that Sydney gets it all at one time during the year, sort of in the wet summer, whereas London just drizzles all year long.
Do you know what, Leno? If Sydney wasn't flooding right now, I'd call you a liar.
Fitzy and Whipper.
Ocean, pool, hot tub, or all of the above? Make up for missed holidays with whatif.com. What if it's Aussie for travel?
I want to talk about a couple of products, right? And I reckon this is false advertising.
Product review.
Yeah, now this is in my own shower. Now, I share the shower. We have a double shower, so the boys have their showers in there as well.
Yeah.
Now, BJ, my lads are so fussy, and it gets me so frustrated sometimes that they only use certain products, like toothpaste. Like, the toothpaste has to taste like watermelon or something like this, you know? Like, it's they don't care about fluoride, don't have the good stuff. It's all about taste.
He's getting angry.
So I'm getting really angry
I can
now
hear it,
because
yeah, I
in
can
my
hear it.
shower, okay, Sarah, I have now have to. Well, I don't use it because I don't have any hair. But Garnier Fructus.
Oh, yes.
All right. This is false advertising because read that out to the listener. What it's actually called.
Banana hair food.
It's banana hair food. Now, Sarah, look at the sticker on top of the bottle. And obviously...
Do not ingest.
So obviously, kids are eating it.
Because it
Which you
looks
would.
like, if you look at the packaging, it looks like
Orange juice.
orange juice.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
but like Golden Circle orange
And it
juice.
says banana hair food.
Why would you call your shampoo that?
Don't say food.
So that's the first one.
Okay, he's not
So
happy.
That's what they wash their hair with, the boys. This is the second one.
Does it smell like banana? Just quickly on the product check.
Yeah.
It does smell like
Of
banana.
course it does.
I'd
So
love
does
that.
BJ's hair smell like a
Rotten banana.
She doesn't use it.
All right, just the kids.
So just the kids are using it. I ingested this one. That was in the shower.
It looks like a whipped
cream.
yeah,
It's a
whipped
whipped
cream can.
can.
And it's called Sundae, spelt like you would a banana sundae or a
It's spelt
chocolate
Sunday like an ice cream sundae.
So what is it?
It's soap. It's soap.
Even the nozzle is
The
cream.
nozzles are whipped cream.
I kind of love it.
It says very vanilla whipped shower foam with kakadu plum and finger lime.
I would have put that straight into my mouth.
So hold
It's
up.
soap.
Okay.
You did eat it? Are you safe?
Yeah,
What?
when
So
I-
you're in the shower, you picked up a bottle in the shower and put it in your mouth?
Yeah, I thought I'll have a
Yeah, you thought
try that.
one of the kids has brought it in,
lost it.
and the next thing you know, I've got a dessert bar in my shower. I've got banana and I've got cream ready to go.
So that's just Fitzy losing it for the moment. This is the other one. You know when now you have conversation, and I don't know who's picking it up, Instagram, Facebook, and then all of a sudden you turn on your computer, and what you were just talking about's just come up.
Ads are ready.
This was a really weird one last night. So eBay has sent me an ad, and they said these products we think would be good for you on eBay.
Okay.
Now, Jess, can you just pop it up on the screen? This is what came up.
Whoa.
So it can.
So
let's break it down here. There's a couple of old radios.
Yeah, there's a couple of old transistor radios.
Okay, so it knows you're into radio, which is
Yes.
great, and that you're probably a bit old.
Yes. Now, there's a 10-point motherboard as well. You know those ones that you can have and you can...
Had you
play-
been talking about power leads and needing an extension cord or
I
anything?
think I was. I was
They're
talking
just
to
helpful
BJ.
in
Now,
the
what's
house.
that next item there?
It's like a small skipping rope, isn't it? With
That's
some,
certainly not. No, it's not a skipping rope. There's 3 beads on the end of it and a handle. And
Yeah, a very short skipping
and a
rope.
flexible
But it's
mid
rubber.
shaft.
Well, Tommy, what high school did you go to? Oh, no.
Tommy went to St. Bede's.
Yeah. Oh.
St. Bede's. Now,
We
had
get
you
stuck
been...
into Tom about beads and all this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. It looks like an item. Now, I'm looking at that going, why would I want that?
I think I know.
So I clicked on it again, and I clicked on it, and Sarah, I don't know why it's not what we think it is.
Well,
where
we-
you put it up your...
We've been talking about Mardi Gras.
Yeah, no, it's not. But
is
go
it?
on, buy one and see what works. It is a Servemaster tennis training aid. So they're 3.
No, it's not.
Yeah, for $100.
No, it's
so
not.
what? Do you stick one end in the grass and then hit the balls?
You stick one end in the grass and then go and sit on the other.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You serve it up.
Oh,
Definitely need new balls there.
So you can whack your balls on the weekend.
my
There
then.
you go. Fitzy's product review. I'll be back again this week.
I only just realised. With Fitzy and
We're
Whipper.
going to go early today to see if you've got any. And remember, anyone that gets on the show, you go into the running for first class and 50K. If you've only just realised something, that's okay. Relax. Give us a call.
I think the saying these days is, I was today years old when I realised, fill in the blank, don't feel silly. Be open, be honest. What have you only just realised?
I mean, we've had calls before. There are some silly ones. Have a listen to last week's.
I've only just realised that Genovia from the Princess Diaries isn't a real country.
When they talk about investing in like houses, they're actually saying bricks and mortar, not bricks and water.
So a broom or a broomstick, you know you're actually meant to cut the broom and keep using it?
Cadbury flakes, they don't melt. Even if you put it in the microwave, if you light them up with a lighter, they just burn, but they don't melt.
That was a good one. We did that video last week. Here's another one for you. Didn't know, just by looking at finger size, you can also measure another part of your body.
Oh, the PP.
Have a listen to this doctor.
There was a study where they took 144 Korean men who were anesthetized for surgery. While they were asleep, they measured the length of their index and ring fingers and the length of their penis while it was flaccid and stretched out. The smaller the index finger, the larger the wiener. Whereas the longer the index finger, the shorter the wee-wee.
Okay, so which one's your index finger again?
Is it not that one?
So the pointer, right, that one.
pointer.
The main one. Okay, mine's very short.
I don't know what's short
Mine's
or long.
tiny.
I think they're all the same.
Oh my God, mine is so small. That is the smallest index
Yours
finger
is-
I have ever seen.
You've got a huge
Oh my God, I think
index finger.
No, I think it's shrinking. In fact, it's like half a finger.
I only just realised that one too. There's people in their car right now going,
Holding their hands
just
up.
looking at their finger.
Yeah, the one you pick your nose with. Can we just find out too, this time last week, Thomas Brian Ivy, if you're there from a remote location, we were talking about denim, and we weren't, not Denim Hitchcock, we were talking about denim, the clothes that you wear. Many do double denim. And we were stumped because we were discussing, what is denim? Like, we didn't realise, and Tom, you've done a lot of denim research over the week.
Yeah, I
What is
absolutely
it?
have. We found out that it is actually made of cotton.
Okay.
Yes,
What?
2 yarns that are woven together, apparently.
How do they get it so strong and stiff?
Jeez, I tell you what, I can tell a good yarn
tell me
after
about
wearing
it.
my denim, that's for sure. You know what I mean?
I don't.
So it's 100% cotton, Tom.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
right.
variation,
Very
but it's
loose.
mainly cotton, guys. Yeah.
Very good, Tommy. Thank you. You're perfect on cloth.
Michael in Lewisham, welcome to the show. What have you only just realised, Mick?
Welcome, fellas. Yeah, my son does history at school, and he told us the other day around the dinner table that when you say to someone you're a dead ringer for someone, it's because back in the early centuries, when someone fell over or looked like they were dead, they buried them pretty quickly. And what they found was when they resumed a lot of coffins, there were scratch marks on the top of the coffin lids where people scratched their way, they knew they were alive.
Yeah.
So they ended up putting a rope with a bell attached to it, so that they could, if they wake up in the coffin, they could pull on the rope and it would ring the bell up on the surface level.
Oh my God, we've got a dead ringer.
Great idea.
Yeah, but imagine working in the area,
But
and then you just hear a bell ring and you got to dig it up.
can I just say, how is that related to when you see someone that sort of looks like you?
Yeah,
you go,
definitely.
he's a dead ringer for you. What has that got to do with someone being buried alive?
Maybe they look very grave.
Ooh, you're doubling up there, Mick. No, I think the
Yeah.
idea... We have discussed this before on the show about why it's the look-alike. Maybe it's because we thought one was dead, so how could it possibly be you? But now they're awake again. I don't know. Very good, Mick.
Jeez,
You've got us thinking.
Imagine working in the cemetery and hearing the bell go off. Oh, we've done it again, Dave. He's still alive.
Whoops.
Let's go to Jamie in Penrith. What did you only just realise, Jamie?
Hey guys, how you going?
Strong, Jamie.
So, about a year ago, so I was 24. I went to my partner's freezer and he had Calippos, but my whole life I thought they've been called Gallipolos.
Gallipolos?
Yeah.
Oh, let's get a lemon Gallipolo. Or do you want the watermelon flavour Gallipolo?
Do not change the name of the Calippo.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I still call them Gallipolos, but yeah, apparently they're Calippos. not
Right. Are you
Gallipolos.
still in a relationship, Jamie?
Yes, but he doesn't believe anything I tell him.
Can I throw it out there? The best summer ice block / ice cream going around is the Calippo.
Yeah, I would.
It's really good, consistent.
And you know what? Just the basic lemon
Yep.
is so refreshing.
The only other thing that would rival it would be the frosty fruit.
Oh, give me
Frosty
a break.
fruit is so consistent.
They stick to your tongue, frosty fruits.
They're
they get
so
all
good.
funny
When
in your
you're
mouth.
hungover, a frosty fruit is your best friend.
There is a 100-metre stretch between
No, there's not.
frosty fruits and Calippos.
No, there's not. A frosty fruit is quite a gift from the heavens. Love a frosty fruit with a couple of dim
What
sims.
flavour?
Well, just
You don't
the
even
frosty
know,
fruit.
do you? There's different flavours.
No, there's not.
There's two.
Is there? They do a
Yeah.
watermelon one now, do they?
No,
Just
it's
the
like-
tropical fruit. Frosty fruit.
Debbie in Dundas, what have you only just realised?
Hi, Sarah. Hi, boys.
Hello.
Hey, Deb.
You know the box cutter Stanley knives that you cut boxes with? Some of the blades, when they blunt, they have sections that you snap off and the blade becomes sharp again.
Yes.
I've only just realised that the knob on the end of the handle, you pull off and it has a slit in it, and you put the slit over the blade to snap it off. I always try and snap it off on the table or something.
Yeah, it's clever, isn't it?
You got to be careful breaking them off, don't you?
Yeah.
I know.
So
That's
it's-
how I found it out. I nearly flung it in my eye.
I should have known that working at Franklin's and doing boxes. Do you know what? The amount of paper cuts that you can get from boxes are quite brutal.
Yeah, you don't realise just how sharp the paper can be.
It can slice.
Mhm.
What if anyone has got stitches from a paper cut?
Impossible.
No, from a cardboard cut you could.
Cardboard cut? 13, 24, 10. I didn't think we'd go there on a Friday. I thought this show might have been above it, but have you got stitches from a cardboard cut?
I am absolutely crazy.
All right,
today.
I've quit.
Maria in Lane Cove, what did you only just realise?
Hi, I thought lukewarm water was a type of water you can buy at the shop,
Funny.
so I never did a recipe that had that because I couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it. So you've got still, you've got sparkling, but I do like this, the lukewarm water.
Yes, I couldn't find it at the shop, so I never made bread until 2 years ago. I Googled what was it. And,
That is funny.
any props.
Maria, outstanding work from you. Who told you? Who informed you? Did you ask someone at the supermarket where you could buy lukewarm water?
I almost did, but I got too embarrassed to ask.
Did you think that there was some guy who was a multi-millionaire because he started water and his name was Lukewarm?
No, I don't know.
Paul Newman
Such a
Socceroonie
weird word.
sauce.
Lukewarm's done it again. All right, we've got a bottle of double chin gin here.
I think it has to go to Maria. That's
Maria!
the cutest
Maria,
thing.
we love you.
Yes.
We're going to give you the gin. We're going to give you some lukewarm water. You've had a win.
2 people enter. Only one leaves.
Lock the door!
There's 60 seconds. What? On the clock.
Time to dance.
It's time to play Last Man Standing. The Iconic, your one-stop shop for fashion, sport, beauty, kids and toys with fast delivery and free returns. Shop theiconic.com.au.
$500 to splurge at the Iconic. Imagine sitting down over the weekend. Yeah, I'll have those jeans, please.
What do you need in your wardrobe? What are you looking for at the
I'm
moment?
looking for a vest.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Leather?
A vest and nothing else.
Wow, that's hot. I'd like to see it. When are we doing that photo shoot?
I'll wear pants.
Oh, okay, sure. To go with the leather
I'll wear
pants.
a nice orange chino with that vest.
Hot.
Who's coming out with me?
Not me.
Lucy in Panania, are you?
I would love to come out with you.
All right. Do you need a new outfit for an event coming up, though, Luce?
Yes, my niece is getting married, and it's the first time I'm going to dress up.
Yeah.
So you should, Luce. Good luck today.
You deserve it, but you got to get through Sarah in Miranda. Hi, Sarah.
Hey guys, how are you?
Yeah, good.
Sarah.
You're a school teacher. How are the kids going in the rain at the moment, Sarah? A few people
There's
dropping
a high level of cabin fever. We're all going nuts.
I bet. Have you got a gym or something to run around in, Says?
No, we don't. Just our classroom. So, it's
right.
not the best week ever.
Okay, good luck.
You're doing a great job.
you.
Lucy, you're going first. If you get one wrong, power goes over to Sarah. Whoever has the power at the end of 60 seconds. $500 to spend at the Iconic. Lucy, your 60 seconds starts now. Which team won the 2021-2022 Ashes series?
Australia.
Yeah, correct. What channel is The 100 with Andy Leon?
Channel 9.
Channel 9 is correct. How many cards are there in a deck of cards?
52.
52 is correct. What was and is the name of Small Green Monsters Inc. character best friends with Sully? What was the name of that character?
Mike.
Mike is correct. Good girl. Sir Donald Bradman was a well-known Australian what?
Cricketer.
Yes. True or false? Scorpions can survive on 1 meal per year.
True.
That is true. In the film Stuart Little, Stuart is a what?
He's a mouse.
A mouse is correct. Justin Timberlake was part of which 90s boy band?
He was in NSYNC.
That is correct. Valencia, blood, and navel are varieties of which fruit?
Doesn't matter. Loose, clean sweep.
Oh, my goodness.
That was extraordinary. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Oh, you have.
Doesn't happen often on the show. Loose, $500 to spend at the Iconic. You've got the frock for the wedding. Sarah,
Lucky Lucy. Well done. You're a legend.
Sarah, do you want to come back on Monday?
Love to.
Sarah,
All right.
we're going to get you back on Monday to have another go. Congratulations to Lucy. To everybody else, if you want to go shopping, the Iconic, fast delivery, free returns. Shop theiconic.com.au.
Welcome to Riddle Time, guys. I mean, after such a bland old week, guys, we've had to bunker down. Strap yourself in. Riddle Time has returned to lift the moods of the people of Sydney and New South Wales. And I'm not saying it's a cure for what we've experienced this week. It's not going to ease the drought. But my God, it's a little bit of fun on your Friday. Am I right, guys?
Hey, back yourself. This
Thanks,
is
mate.
the cure.
Thank you, buddy.
To everything. Back yourself.
Thomas Brian Ivy, we are live on the Fitz and Whipper Facebook page. Numbers rolling through.
Yeah, numbers rolling through. Whip, everyone ready for you to get straight into it.
Sounds like, as the executive producer, we are short on time. Here we go, guys. If a man carried what I do each day, he would break his back. I'm not big, but I leave silver in my track. What am I? What an easy one to start with.
Gun?
No, not a bullet, not a gun.
Leave
Not a bullet,
silver.
not a gun.
A snail.
Sarah Ann McGilvray, that's why she's there on the leaderboard.
Sarah.
Really good, Sarah. Strong from you.
Thank
the old
you.
snail trail.
Not nice.
All right, that was an easy one to warm up with, guys. The second riddle.
Sicko.
What are you talking about? Okay. What you can never know but attempt to predict. What you can never know but attempt to predict. What you can never know but still want.
What?
What?
Tomorrow.
Oh, Sarah's...
Might be what can you?
Oh, for goodness sake, if you can't read it, we can't get it right.
Well, it's not. It's not how it's written, Jess. I can change what you've written, but
Someone in the Riddle Factory is also dyslexic.
okay. What can you never know but attempt to predict? What can you never know but still want?
What can you never know but never predict?
Was I still right?
Sort of.
Well, hold on. If I'm right, you don't need to reread the riddle.
No, but the thing is, what I was looking for was the future, says, but you've come in with tomorrow.
It's
So
the same thing.
you've delivered tomorrow, you've delivered the future. I'm glad you're carrying this because my delivery was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
That's okay, guys. We're moving through this really well. Got a third riddle for you as the phone continues to ring with when you handed my phone number out, Fitz, and people want to read riddles out. Here we go. I am just words and nothing else. People keep me like treasures. What am I?
Like
Good one. Really good one.
Dictionary.
Good, says. No, wrong areas, bad areas from Sarah.
Okay.
Here we go. I am just words and nothing else. People keep me like treasure. What am I?
A book.
No. strong from you so far today. You're 2 up.
Yeah.
It's not often we see the hat trick.
Mel on Facebook
Hello, Mel.
suggests the newspaper.
It's not a newspaper.
Is it is letters? that
No,
you
it's
receive in
not.
the post?
Stamp?
It's
Love
not
letters.
a stamp. No.
Are we in the right area?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, love letters could contain these.
A check?
Brandon says poems.
Hey, Brandon, no.
Got like cards?
Not
Birthday
cards.
Notes?
No.
Money notes?
No.
Opinions.
No.
MDG outside the
Close.
square.
Can you read it one more time?
I am just words and nothing else. People keep me like treasure. What am I?
Is it?
Donna on Facebook.
Don's got it.
do it.
How's she go on, Donna? Far away.
Memories.
Oh.
Donna doesn't have it on Facebook.
Lock it in. There it is.
The old Don was celebrating far too early. That is not what we're looking for. I am just words and nothing else. People keep me like treasure. What am I?
Secrets?
Ryan James Fitzgerald. Where'd you get that from?
From my wife, Belinda.
Oh, PJ! Sex takes out 2. PJ joins the scoreboard. Well done, everyone.
Lights, camera, clarity.
Ooh, Sarah. Kate McKinnon stars as Carol Baskin in the brand new Stan exclusive series Joe vs. Carol, premiering tonight only on Stan.
All right, the top 3 trending stories for today. So number 3, despite its messy ending, Julia Fox has called her relationship with Kanye West the best thing that could have happened.
It was the best thing that could have happened to me.
Why do you say that?
It kind of it was like hitting a reset button. It kind of brought a spark into my life that I had kind of forgotten about, I guess.
I don't know if she means spark or public interest.
Watched the final episode last night
did you?
of Genius.
Still good?
It is unbelievable.
Great. I can't wait to see this.
This is where he loses contact with his mate who was filming the documentary the whole time, and Kanye becomes a superstar, #1 artist in the world. And then every now and then he gets his mate back just to film a few things.
Yeah, right.
But it's in between. It's Kim Kardashian. It's him losing it. It's him saying
right.
George Bush doesn't like black people. It's full on.
Right, okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's a great documentary.
Can't wait.
Guys, number 2, Dua Lipa. She's in a little bit of trouble here. She's being sued for copyright infringements. I know this stuff happens all the time, but have a listen. This is the song from a South Florida reggae band. They're called Article Sound. Have a listen. Now have a listen to Dua Lipa. Feels like they might have a case.
Oh, see.
Can I hear the
desist?
Do you want to hear
the
them
other one?
together?
Oh, they're in a
Open
bit of
your
trouble.
checkbook,
It's a
love.
little bit
Yeah.
similar. There's a lot of songs out there, though. Like, it's not crazy
Yeah,
for
mate.
someone just to think, here's a great sound that I've found and I like.
If
They don't know everything.
If Marvin Gaye's family won over the blurred lines issue, they're gone.
But you want to see proof, don't you? You want to see an email chain where Dua Lipa's, sent a link to that song to say, hey, love the sound of this, can we do something similar?
I don't
Without
know.
that, you kind of... It's a hard one to argue.
Yeah, very much. Finally, guys, this is exciting. So the Joe Exotic Carol Baskin series, Joe vs. Carol, which premieres tonight on Stan. We've been hanging for
Can't
this.
wait.
This is hysterical. So Kate McKinnon, who plays Carol Baskin, you know her from Saturday Night Live. Obviously, it was filmed in Queensland. And you know how stars are just fascinated with Australian animals. She was on Jimmy Fallon and she was talking about this unbelievably beautiful animal, this bird that she saw in Australia. It is going to blow your minds what she's talking about.
My first day there, I was walking on the street and I saw what I thought was the most beautiful bird I've ever seen in my life. This gigantic thing with a beautiful white plumage and a long, elegant beak. And I was like, what is this majestic heron? And he was like, oh, that's a bin chicken. And what I learned was that the ibis is called a bin chicken because they eat garbage out of the dumpsters, and that is their pigeons, and they have about 8 songs about how much they hate them.
I mean, to think that they would be talking about Tom Ivy on
I
the world
know.
stage. She spotted the bin chicken.
Of all the things this woman would have seen in her life, she thinks the bin chicken is beautiful.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Joe versus Carol tonight on Stan. Cannot wait.
All right, let's talk about Russia, guys. Roman Abramovich, you may have seen this in the news. So he is what they call an oligarch. So that's a billionaire from Russia, and there's quite a few of them over there that have ties to the Russian government. This is the man that owns the Chelsea Football Club, which he purchased in 2003. But
these guys are all sort of...
Yeah, they're all linked.
They're linked to
the government.
Vladimir Putin
Yeah,
some
he's
way.
given them business through the government that
Correct.
made
Well,
them
it's-
billionaires.
Like, didn't we say, didn't like his nephew, didn't he give his nephew like 50% of
That's right.
all the Sochi Olympics when they were on in Russia? He got all the contracts and became an instant billionaire.
So he started selling off some of the country's assets, and this was back in the 90s, right? So Abramovich, he had a bit of money at the time and was successful because he had a business that sold plastic goods, right? So he then decided to buy a company which was a Siberian oil company that they had set up, and he purchased it for just under $200 million, right? Still a significant purchase. 7 years later, it was valued at $15 billion. 75 times as much. He was only 30.
Oh,
wow.
He's 30 with $15 billion.
So this is the guy, for anyone who doesn't know, this is the guy that went and bought the Chelsea Football Club.
That's right.
In the English Premier League.
2003 purchased the footy club.
Which
now...
I don't think he makes money from. No, I don't think anyone makes any money from sporting clubs.
Does he need to, though? I mean, like, it would
that's
just
the
be
thing.
a little side hobby, wouldn't it?
Doesn't need to at all. So now there's a fire sale of all his goods because he's panicking. First thing he did was get into international waters in his yacht. See you later, guys. I'm over here if you're looking for me. But he also stood up because he's got ties to the government and tried to broker a deal between the Ukraine and Russia because he obviously didn't want anything going wrong here. Come on, guys, shake hands and walk away.
He's walked away from Chelsea, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's walked away from Chelsea, and now a lot of his assets are for sale. So up for grab on London's Billionaire Row is a 15-bedroom mansion, Kensington Palace. That's for sale, guys, at a bargain price, going once, going twice, for $309 million.
That's Mayfair on the Monopoly board, isn't it?
There's also a penthouse in Chelsea, which is for sale, guys, if you want to take it. $40 million, your little beauty. He's been divorced as well, so you can only imagine that prior to this, his wealth was double that because the wife took half.
I wonder if because Vlad gets a kickback from all of this, doesn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll make you a billionaire, but you need to give me a kickback.
Yeah.
That's why they think Vladimir Putin is worth $200 billion.
Because Vlad clips the ticket on anything that went out the door back in the 90s. Also for sale, his New York apartment for $327 million.
But see,
What do you get for that?
can't they freeze these assets if they know that they're his and he's trying to sell them?
Vlad's probably buying them. He's probably buying them back, and then we'll sell them back to Abramovich when the war has settled down. So, as part of his collection too, there's a $2.19 billion collection of boys' toys, from super yachts to private jets. His yacht, which is called Eclipse, is worth $911 million. Helicopters, supercars.
Well,
I mean, you know when they do the old sheriff's sale or uncollected goods from the police station? This is one sale you want to go along to. Put it all in the one hanger and sell it off, guys.
See, I stuffed up.
What did you do wrong?
Last year,
Vlad
I
did he?
bought a heap of ruble thinking that I was going to make a lot of money.
No.
I've got about 50 grand worth of ruble at home. It's only worth $5.
Any day now.
13, 24, 10 if anyone wants it. It's that time of the week again, mate. You know what? You get so excited that the weekend's here, and then Snitchy, our audio producer, walks in with a grin because I know he's stitched us up once again. It's time for Recap of the Week.
The guys started off the week with some shocking news about their pub tour that they had at the end of last year.
Life crisis. Sydney pub tour.
Yeah, you remember that? Fitzy sure does. Anyway, on the pub tour, they
popped into a great pub called the Rose and Crown Hotel, and we met a beautiful woman there called Faye.
Trying to get a bloody key ring to Nelly Cat.
Faye wants a keyring.
The pub has been fined more than $100,000 for incentivising gamblers. Managers and even a security guard loaned cash to help poker users keep gambling.
Oh, whoops. Guilty.
Dodgy stuff at the pub.
Thankfully, it sounds like Faye had nothing to do with it.
I'm glad Faye's in the clear.
But it doesn't mean we can't revisit her on the pub tour last year.
What's your best cocktail here, Faye? Sex on the beach, Faye. Have you done
I don't like sex on the beaches.
The old crumb sausage doesn't work, does it?
What do you mean by that?
It's a beautiful Faye.
Very handsy, Faye. No, I like that. Dooly. Well, I'll be back when the pub shuts.
Okay.
No, she'll be working.
I've got an apartment upstairs.
Oh, you've got an apartment upstairs. Oh.
We were supposed to get out way earlier than that.
Last Man Standing is a segment that we've had running on the show for years.
Anyone can play, but the thing is, when 60 seconds and you can hear the clock going down, your heart's pumping.
Pressure, you've got 3 seconds.
But it's not often that you get an answer like this in it.
What animals are pearls found in?
Dogs?
No, oysters.
I'm sorry, did you say dogs?
Dogs?
Jessica, what you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Trying to work out how you get the pearl out of a dog.
I know.
Don't take it to heart though, Jess. You're on a show where the guys regularly swap underwear.
My wife bought me a 3-pack of Calvin Klein underpants. They're a gift to you, mate.
Thank you, I'll take them.
One of them also makes fart noises during the songs when he's bored.
For Dixieland.
And we've definitely had worse answers on the show as well.
What is a pecan?
Tropical bird. I'm a pretty simple guy, I hate to tell you.
Yep.
New Zealand comedian Rhys Darby joined Fitzy and Whipper on Wednesday.
The magnificent Rhys Darby!
There it is, the applause I've come to know and love.
Yep.
Now, you may or may not know who he is, but you certainly would know a lot of his famous friends.
Yeah, I've already made it, mate. Check out IMDb.
And the team really didn't let him forget it.
What's Taika like? Because we're all such big fans of his.
This interview's about me, isn't it?
The Flight of the Conchords boys, Brett and Jermaine, very good friends of yours.
This is the second question you've asked me that's not about me.
Christian Naren, who's Hodor from Game of Thrones.
Is anyone interested in me?
Sam Neill, do you know him?
Yeah, I'm being creative.
Haven't got any music coming out. You claim Russell Crowe. I mean, is that another one as well?
No one claims Russell Crowe.
Cool, man. Thank you very much.
The topic of haircuts came up on the show this week, and for once it wasn't because Whipper had got a terrible one.
If anyone's seen Whipper's hairdresser out there, can you please immediately call Crime Stoppers? You lost a bet. In regard, well, the hair.
No, it was because Fitzy asked this question.
I want to hear from you if you've committed to the same haircut for a very long time.
And thank God Armin called us.
Well, how long have you had your hairstyle for, Armin?
I'm going into the 11th year now, man. It's just a shaved sides and the tops hasn't been touched for 11 years, man.
Are you thinking about getting rid of it?
Yeah, my missus is actually busting me to get rid of it, but I've put myself through so much.
Yeah. And the chicks love it, mate?
They do. Sometimes I wish I didn't have a missus.
All righty.
Well, keep it up and you won't.
Yeah, that's how powerful a man's haircut is.
You're a true hero, Armin.
Fitzy has a bit of an obsession with death.
You know I like to talk about death. I always say sorry before I talk about death. I talk about death quite a bit on this show, don't I?
And this week he found a story about a lady falling in love with a ghost.
A ghost that she has in her house. He's fallen in love with her. A lady got intimate with a ghost. And
You had sex? Yeah, I had sex with the ghost.
With a ghost? But the spookiest thing was, when they were talking about this on Thursday, Fitzy and Sarah made these jokes about Whipper.
Lisa looked like she'd seen a ghost the first time. Like, you obviously got nude.
She just wished she was dead.
I suddenly got shivers down my spine. I quickly went into the Fitzy and Whipper audio archive to a folder named 9th of October 2016, in which I found this.
You know what we did once as a date? The ghost tour.
The first time you got nude around Lisa, it was like she'd seen a ghost.
She just wished she was dead.
The same 2 jokes in a row from the same 2 people. If that ain't spooky, I don't know what is.
Nothing's changed, has it? Same old crap. I hate this place.
The guys were talking about weird laughs this week.
If someone has a bit of a weird laugh, you can't stop.
Yeah, let me tell you, I know the Fitzy and Whipper team's laughs better than anyone. I have an entire folder filled with them. Let me give you a quick rundown. Fitzy's what I like to call the hyena. Whipper has 2 laughs, actually. One's the deflating balloon. The other is the goose. And Sarah has a beautiful laugh. I would never make fun of her. Tom, well, he doesn't really laugh per se. He just kind of makes strange noises. And last but not least, the guy who'll laugh at anything. Yep, that's good. Yep, good example, mate. Yep, now you can stop now. Yep, too much. Stop laughing, the recap's done. See you guys next week.
Some sad news. I mean, we've been hearing whispers for a long time, but it was confirmed yesterday that Neighbours, after 37 years, will not be coming back. I think there's only 3 months to go, and filming is finished. One man. Oh, man. Dr Karl, we love him so much. Alan Fletcher, he joins us now. Welcome, Alan.
Hey, Fletch.
G'day, Fitzy. G'day, Whipper.
You know,
Thank you.
Fletch.
You guys have been such wonderful supporters of us, so it's great to speak to you.
Do you know what? You can make a lot of jokes about, who's going to save Neighbours and all this sort of chat that goes on, but there is a serious side to it, how it has been such a great part of the Australian entertainment landscape and very much part of, anybody that has grown up, part of their childhood, and it's a sad day to find out that it will be finishing.
It is. I have to say, because I have a lot of contact with fans, my email is overwhelmed with regrets from people expressing how much the show meant to them over the years. And it's so heartwarming for me to know just how much the show meant to people. And I'm just so grateful for the support that we've received from so many people all these years, because the show just wouldn't have lasted without them.
Alan, the number one question I think everyone needs to ask you is, how much stuff are you going to flog from the set on the way out, Alan? Because you know what, you deserve everything in that house.
Well, that's an interesting thought. I suppose security might have a question mark when I turn up with a huge suitcase on the last day.
I'd get a minivan, Alan, if I was you.
You'd be taking the Ramsay Street sign, I would have thought.
Is there anything that you've looked at, Alan, that you've gone, I wouldn't mind, just to remember my time on this show, I wouldn't mind taking with me?
The one thing I would really love to have is the portrait of the three children over the fireplace, painted by Helen Daniels. It would be fabulous.
Yeah, you got to put your hand up for that for sure.
Fletch, the question is, how do you wrap it up? What does the last episode look like, and do they bring back any cameos or?
Well, yes, there's going to be a lot of returning characters. Very, very exciting. I think Harold Bishop will be returning. The thing is, though, they've got such incredible plans. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to make these last episodes of Neighbours an incredible celebration of the show.
And your lovely wife, Jennifer, is a part of our family as well, Alan. She works at Smooth. How is she feeling that you're going to be at home more?
Well, she did actually say to me, that's marvellous. You can take over a little bit more of the domestic duties.
What?
She's given me a list, in fact.
Fletch, tear up the list and start thinking about maybe some other shows that you'd like to do. Does your mind run at all?
Oh, it does, actually. I'll be honest with you. I am into my Americana music and other sort of bits and pieces like that. So I'll be heading over to the UK this year and start playing some gigs. And I'm off to Tamworth, lads. I'll be up in Tamworth in April.
What about SAS, Alan? Do you reckon you could get to do SAS?
Oh, jeez.
SAS, I couldn't get the energy to get up to the start line.
Fletch, you're a good mate of ours. We had a great night with you at Matt de Groot's wedding. And, mate, we're going to miss you on television, so we just wanted to give you a call and say it's sad news, but we love you here, mate.
Thanks, guys. And everyone, please stay tuned. Right the way through to September, there's incredible Neighbours coming.
Good on
Beautiful,
you, Dr. Karl. See you, buddy.
Thanks, mate. Bye-bye.
All right, next week we've got a huge show. We need to get Georgie in. I think she's been
ditched.
She's not going to sing the song anymore.
Georgie, sorry we ever switched to Cher. We shouldn't have done that.
Australia's version of Cher. In you come, Georgie.
Is that a compliment? Take it away, G-Train. You know what to do.
Thank you for being
a friend. Thank you.
Thanks, boys.
Sorry again about Cher.
Travel down the road
I never
and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Come on!
Bum, bum, bum. If you threw a party,
Cody Simpson takes on Rap of the Week this week.
everyone you
Dr.
knew.
Chris Brown will be on the show. Guy
would see
Sebastian.
the
And we've got
biggest gift
Dion
would be from
and
me.
Dominica
And they've cut
from
it
Matt.
down.
Celine Dion.
Yep,
Thank
big
you
one.
for being a friend.
Happy Mardi Gras, Sydney. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe on the roads, and we'll speak to you guys on Monday.
Bye.
The Fitzy and Whippers Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.